My name is John Watkins. I lead a men's group here at Clover Hill. And the group consisted of a few people, but the core of it, I would say, was probably myself, CJ, Horn, and Steve Spain.
We had the pleasure of having Mike Aliff join our group. He was like a brother to me, somebody that I really related with.
You know, he had come from a tough upbringing as far as some struggles with substance abuse. And he just shared with us, you know, how much he needed genuine men in his life. He just needed people that didn't want anything from him. He just needed people that were sincere to just be around him.
You know, he would let us know, like, you know, he didn't know the Bible well. He didn't grow up in church, but he had a desire to get to know God a little bit more.
The biggest thing that I told him is that you can't just, you know, read about Jesus. You know, we as a group have to walk like Jesus. And so that was the biggest thing that Mike took on easily. He just, you know, whatever we were doing, he was a part of it.
We went to the movies, and, you know, I was noticing he kept falling asleep. He wasn't himself. So I questioned him about it. 11 o'clock, I believe, that night when we departed. And I remember the last thing he said was he was all right and that he was gonna see me the next day.
That Friday night, you know, I was laying in my bed, CJ had called me and was sharing about, you know, he was hanging out with Mike that night, and I'm gonna tell you, dude, I just had a heaviness. I couldn't go back to sleep. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning. I was just staying up all night, just praying for Mike.
Well, I got a Facebook message from Beth, his mother, and she told me she just needed to really talk to me. So I sent her my phone number, and she called. And you know, she broke the news to me that they had lost Mike that morning.
First heard the news, and CJ had called up. I would kind of, CJ, he was a mess, you know. He called me up, and I was just like in awe, in shock, because it was just right then the first time I heard, and I just was angry, to tell you the truth. I was angered by it, and then after a couple hours, it just hit me, and I broke down.
CJ called me, and dude, I'm not an emotional person, but it just crushed me. You know, I've had grandparents pass away, I've had close family members pass away, but when you do life with people and really do life with people closely, you feel it. I mean, obviously, I've never, you know, been in a situation like that. When we were pouring, and we were seeing the growth. That's the crazy thing about it. We were seeing the growth. We were seeing, you know, him come into a good place. So I broke down. You know, the piece that we got is that, you know, as a men's group, we had no regrets. We know we gave ourselves of Mike. We gave everything. We wanted to stress that to his family and to his mom, to his stepdad. That was the biggest thing for us, is that once he passed away, I told the group we got to immediately pour into his family.
I mean, we got to meet like so much of his family, like his brothers, his sisters. We found out things that we didn't even know about Mike. But, you know, I think we was really there. I mean, I think it was a pillar of a help for his family in those times.
These are my best friends. I hang out with them more than I hang out with my family. Like, I'm the single guy. Y'all have families. If y'all need a break, let's do this. And we don't take breaks. We just always, they always want to meet. We're always together. We serve together. We have an usher team together. We eat. We go out and hang out.
These guys are my best friends. These are the only people I really hang out with outside of my family.
We, you know, let our guard down. We talk about issues that we're struggling with at the time.
It's just genuine men, genuine husbands, genuine fathers who want more of God. It's a lot of laughing, a lot of eating, and a lot of growing in Christ. I love these brothers. Like, these are, I can't even stress it enough how much they've meant to me.
It's one of the best things that have come to me from being at this church is being part of a small group.